did he bring for all of mankind?
Let me tell you what somebody said in the 1970s. Michael Hart wrote a book, The 100 Most Influential Men in History of the World. That was the name of his book. 100, the ranking of the 100 most influential men in the history of the world. I think that's a big title. I think that's what it was. Michael Hart. Check it out, though. And in it, he puts Muhammad as number one. He said no human being had more influence on their society around them and future generations in the way of what we call secular and religion and government and he gave this long list and quite a bit about it. It's talking about Muhammad, and this is not a Muslim. And he received so much condemnation from other scholars. And he almost became defensive and wanted to put out another book and said, well, how about the most 100 in the last 100 years? Or, let's get off the subject. Because he said, I can't deny that this man has had the most influence on people in general, on humanity, and the world itself. So I believe that that's something to consider. I wish that people would know that even people like Gandhi is very famous for his what? He was serving the people. He had a cause, and what he would do, he would give up a lot of his own for the sake of getting a message to the people. But he wasn't trying to lead them as a religious leader per se, but to overcome a political problem of the way that the people were being treated. The people in India were being horribly mistreated. And subhanAllah, look at this, he gets so much inspiration from who? He's quoting from Muhammad. He says, and we have it on the website, go read what he said. He said, I've come to conclude now in reading of Muhammad that it wasn't the sword that won over the people. It was the heart. And look how he begins to, oh my God, when he starts talking, this is Gandhi talking about Muhammad. And he says, when I came to the last volume and I was reading the end of the books, he said, I became sad because I wish that there was more to read about this great man.